Hey guys, so today is December 1st and I wanted to share my plan for this month and the year forward. So after a lot of reflection and after the trip and after quitting my regular job, I've been meditating a lot on what my next steps are. So I've been praying, journaling. I've also tried many different things, even with YouTube and other things. I just really took the time to learn from my past mistakes of making decisions for big things like where to live or what to do, and I usually just went back to my regular jobs or just teaching English to just get some money. But this time I'm serious about YouTube and I'm serious about my vision. So here's my plan, and I'm making a promise with you. So the big decision I was facing is whether to stay in Korea and make this YouTube my real job in Korea, or travel in this pandemic to other places because I love travel, or just move to Canada completely. But none of these options just felt right for me. So I was stuck in this indecision for many days, but I kind of let that unfold this time. I didn't try to think and make a decision quickly, but I just let it unfold this time. And in the end, I realized that the best option is a blend of all these. Some reason, yes, I won't be staying in Korea for the time being, but it wasn't just black and white that one was better than the other or one would work perfect for me. So here's my thought process that I wanted to kind of share for my plans moving forward. So I realized the key theme of my life is movement. So when I'm not traveling or when I'm just feeling stuck and I'm just in this rut forever, not necessarily that the corporate jobs are ruts, but for me, just doing things every single day. I worked in the office for 10 years. More recent years, I feel like there's a ceiling of growth and learning opportunities to meet new people and expand your vision and expand your knowledge. So for me, that's not the option. Movement is so important to me, so I'm feeling alive when I'm traveling or building something towards a vision. So I love working towards this business goal that I'm trying to inspire people with my YouTube, with my freedom life. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for at least a long while. In that regard, since I have citizenship in Canada and I can also live in Korea, so I have two options. These two options have tortured me for a very long time. Ever since I moved, ever since we have become Canadian citizens. Right now, all my family, most of my relatives are in Korea. So if I don't come back and see them, I will not see them elsewhere. It's hard for them because they're older and there's a lot of people, so you can't really get all of them on the plane, host them in some house in Canada. So it's easier for me to visit. Also, I have a lovely dog, Joey. So as long as he's alive, I want to see him, don't go years before seeing him, All this pandemic, it's another factor because it's so hard to just travel back and forth. But even with that, if it wasn't for a pandemic, I don't think I would have taken it seriously how much I needed to see my family and friends in Korea often. So I want to see them at least every 3 to 6 months. So I plan to, wherever I am in the world, I'm gonna come back and visit Seoul and Korea and see their faces every 3 to 6 months. Next, for YouTube. So I realize I'm gonna continue working on my vision of building a profitable business and inspiring YouTube community wherever I am in the world. So I'm continuing with a daily video challenge that I started in Sedona, and what I'm learning is that really would have a lot of excuses, but the commitment is keeping me strong whatever the life circumstances. So wherever I am, I'm gonna continue working on YouTube business. So with that comes, I need a laptop or an iPad Air that could help me create more quality videos, not just with my phone, also just be more productive and efficient when I'm working with teams and other people. So working with other people, that really also helped me decide that I need to work outside Korea, more of a bigger stage than just staying in Korea and just being an artist here, because I want to meet all these innovators and thought leaders all over the globe. I've loved TED Talks from very young age, well, like college years or high school. And I've always wanted to be one of those people who speak on the stage, who are thought leaders and who are inspiring others, and that could reach globally, like even wherever I am, wherever in the world. But what I learned that is, as much as I tried to make it in Korea, like make everyone happy so that I could just stay in this smaller vision of being a YouTuber in Korea, or just maybe getting picked up by this YouTube agency that supports celebrities and like K-pop. I just realized that's not my vision. I want to mix, I want to talk to all these, up and comers of, spirituality, psychologists, thought leaders, innovators, business people, and all these things. Just what I've been doing in the past 3 years in Korea, working at Ipsos, just led me to realize that I just want to be on a bigger stage, meeting all these cool people from around the world, being in the most beautiful places, sharing that with everyone, and sharing how life is good, and create more positive movement in the world. So more concrete plans are me. So my top places to move are Calgary in the Banff area in Alberta, Canada. I've been there once, but I never got to experience it fully. But after being in Sedona and just being around these mountains and all these beautiful nature, I just realized I want to go back there. And Calgary is also another reason I was interested in before, because it's known for all these PR and communication agencies. So when I was in marketing, trying to be this big marketing mogul, I used to watch Shark Tank, Dragon's Den, and Arlene Dickinson. She has built an amazing company, marketing agency in Calgary. So I feel like it's just calling me for that reason also. Because of this, like, I can't just decide to have a stay in one place for 1 year or 2 years. I can't just commit to that because I have flexible business, I have needs that to travel. So I'm thinking, because my brother works for this company called Verbo, it's part of Expedia, but they do vacation homes, like in these destinations. So Banff would have perfect homes for me. Thank you, Verbo. So yes, so I'm gonna look for a perfect home for me to stay in at least couple months in Banff, Canada. And I'm gonna be in wonderful nature, breathing in that fresh air like I'm doing here in Hongdae in Korea from my quarantine balcony. And I'm gonna keep working on my business, working on ways to inspire Cherries through different methods, having more guests on YouTube, or creating courses, or writing blogs, or even a book. So I'm just slowly getting into all that. And so the timing of all this, I'm thinking springtime. So at least maybe after February, I would start thinking of book a home and a flight there to prepare my move for spring. And honestly, I feel like if I go in the winter, I'll be kind of too sad. The harsh weather might make me lonely. So I'm thinking of springtime. So in the meantime, I'm gonna continue making these lovely videos, enjoy the time with family and friends fully. So time is valuable, and you have to make the most of what you have. So I just wanted to share my vision and my plan for 2021. I hope you're doing well wherever you are. Please share with me your vision for 2021 after this tough year we had. I will catch you next time. Bye, cherries.